welcome to today's core workout with the ball, focusing on control, articulation, and of course abdominal and core activation. So if you don't have a ball, that's totally fine, you don't need it. If you do have one, it just adds a little bit of extra challenge through this short little class. So if you don't have it, just ignore it and you can just continue through without it. So we're going to start in 4-point kneeling with your ball, if you've got it, between your thighs, so just above your knees, with your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Toes tucked or not, we're going to tuck them eventually, so if you want to keep them tucked and stretch out the back of your toes and feet, go for it. We're going to start with the cat-cow. Let's inhale, press your heart forward, tailbone to ceiling, and your belly dips down. And then exhale, taking the spine in the other direction, tuck your tailbone, scoop your belly, push the floor away. Just a couple more like that. Inhale to arch, heart space forward. Exhale and round. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Just getting that spine nice and juicy. And then come back to your tabletop position. Group into the floor with your fingertips, like you're trying to dig your finger pads into your mat. With your toes tucked, draw your belly in, push the floor away, so feel that strength through your shoulders, separating the shoulder blades a little. And then as you exhale, lift your knees just off the floor and then kiss them back to the mat. Exhale to lift, inhale to tap, just for 3, for 2. Last one, we'll hold and then send your hips high, down dog. Just take a breath here, inhale and exhale. You can go for a little pedal of the feet, maybe sway your hips from side to side, stretching out the side body. And then if you have your ball, you're just going to shift it sort of down in between your calves, not quite all the way to your ankles. And then just reset yourself in your down facing dog. Take 1 more breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. So heels lift high, shoulders shift over your wrists. Squeeze your bum, belly drawing in. And then exhale, press your hips high. Down dog, just a couple more like that. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to lift. 1 more time. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to lift. Beautiful. This time, come forward. And if you've got the ball between your shins, you're going to roll the ball up your leg with your right foot. If you don't have the ball, you're simply bringing your toes to your left knee. Your right knee is coming towards your right elbow. So as you ripple forward, come all the way in, and then just bring your right knee into your elbow. Send your foot back. Keep that ball between your legs. Ripple forward, left foot rolls the ball up to right knee. Send the foot back. Just a couple more. Send it back. Nice and controlled. Make sure your shoulders come right over your wrists and you're trying to pull your knee into your elbow. One more time each side. Right knee in and back. Left knee in and back. Staying here in down dog to lift your heels. Ripple forward all the way and then come onto your belly, bending the elbows. Let your ball just come a little bit further down towards your ankles here. Hands stay under your shoulders. And then inhale to lengthen through your spine. Squeeze your bum, press your feet down into the floor. And then exhale to lift your heart and head just off the mat. Inhale to release. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. 2 more like that. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Beautiful. Staying here. Squeeze your ball if you've got it. Squeeze your bum, point your toes, and just lift your legs just off the mat. And then lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Really feel like you're tucking your tailbone under, keeping that length through your lower back. Shooting that length out through the toes. 3 more here. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Last time, let's lift and lower. This time we lift the head, the chest, maybe the hands float off the floor. And then squeeze your bum to lift your legs. And then lower everything back down. Exhale, legs lift, hands lift, chest lifts. And lower. 2 more like that. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. This time we're going to hold the lift. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum. Go for little squeezes on your ball. If you don't have your ball, you're just clicking your heels together like Dorothy. Little click, little squeeze. Keep lifting your hands and chest, heart reaching long. For 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Release it all down. Gently press yourself back for a quick child's pose. And then roll all the way up to seated. Take the ball out from between your legs. Come onto your bottom and pop your ball sort of in your mid-back, so around your shoulder blade area. And then pop yourself down onto the floor with your hands behind your head, knees bent, feet about hip distance apart. Take a nice big inhale and let yourself just roll over the ball. So chest opening, armpits nice and wide, elbows wide. Beautiful. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, little tuck of your chin, support your head with your hands, and then use your exhale to draw yourself up, drawing your ribs to your hips, belly button to spine. And then inhale, roll back over the ball. So you can see here, if you put your thumb and your finger between your ribs and your belly, as you curl up, you should feel like you're pulling your finger and your thumb closer together. And as you do that, close that gap. Draw your belly button even further down towards the spine, towards the mat. Let's go for 3 more. Exhale up. Last 2. On your last one, you're going to curl up and hold. Beautiful. Can you lift one leg to tabletop? Lift your other leg to tabletop. And then go for toe taps. Tapping one foot down, lift it up. Tap the other, lift it up. So you can keep your head behind your hands. If you feel like you need a little bit more support, bring your forearms to the floor and then just push yourself out of your shoulders. So you're kind of almost lifting your chest or the back of your heart space off the ball. But you still want to feel like you're curling up in your lower spine. So still finding that C curve through the lower back. Let's do 4. 3, 2, last one, holding in tabletop. Bring your heels together, knees go wide and flex your feet. We're going to go for a little frog kick. So exhale, extend your legs out long, squeeze your thighs together. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. If you've got that forearm support, keep pressing away from the floor. Watch you're not sinking into the shoulders. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades open through the chest. Last 3. For 2. Last 1. Hold it here. Take your left leg out to the side. Bend your right knee. Bring your right toes to your left knee. Come back through center. The other way. Left knee bends, toes to right knee, as the right leg goes to the side. So this is what we call Peter Pan or stag. Usually we do this on the reformer with feet in straps. But as I don't have one, we're just gonna play around with it here, freestyle. All right, let's go for one more each way. And then coming all the way to center. Cross your ankles, roll yourself up. Take your ball out and just fold forward. Rolling the ball away. Beautiful. One last time, coming all the way up. Roll down onto your back, ball in your hands. Bring your legs to tabletop first. And then extend your legs to the ceiling. So pointing the toes, squeeze your thighs, so quite active through your legs. Take a nice big inhale, feel your spine lengthen along the mat. Then as you exhale, curl up. Try to reach the ball towards your toes. And then release. Exhale up. And release. Just for 3. For 2. Last one, can you hold it? Lower your right leg just a couple of inches. Take the ball behind your left leg. Switch the legs, ball goes behind right leg. So a little scissor switch with a little figure eight of the ball. If you can, keep curling up through the belly. We've just got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. Come all the way down to your back. Go for a little rock and roll along your spine. Come all the way up. You can pop your ball out of the way. And then come back to 4-point kneeling. Send your right leg back long. Left leg back long, find plank. Hold it here. If you like, you can stay here or go for a mountain climber. Knee pulls into chest. Alternating sides. In, in. If you need to, you can come to 4-point kneeling and go for a horse kick. So the leg goes along or back behind you. Otherwise, staying in your plank, going for those mountain climbers. If you want to jog it out here, you've just got 8. For 6, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down. Send your bottom back, child's pose. Slowly roll yourself up. Go for a little side stretch, so right hand down, left arm up and over to the side. Did I say left arm? Left arm? That's like arm and hand together. And then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale to the left. So breathe into your right side here. Take one more breath. Come all the way up. Take both hands, clasp the hands together, reach to the ceiling. And then bring the hands down in front of your chest, palms face forward, round through the spine, try to separate your shoulder blades. Inhale, open the arms, clasp the hands behind your back, press your fists to the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades, opening through the chest, through the ribs. One more breath. And release. Give the shoulders a nice big roll, giving the body a little wriggle. And you're all done. Short and sweet. I'll see you next time.